Hi guys, so here I am back from England, yeah. Quite a bit of work to do. And the guy brought me this, and I've had a couple of laptops which I didn't make a video. I should have done actually one of them. Basically, the battery wouldn't charge at all, and when I put the power supply on, it actually dropped the voltage. A funny little notebook thing. I had a 5-volt power supply, 2 amps, and when you connected it, it effectively, it was probably like 2 amps or so. The power supply couldn't handle it, wouldn't charge the battery. And I used my bench power supply and charged the battery basically overnight, and now it works fine. I can only assume the battery was so discharged that it wouldn't work. It wouldn't charge up from the original power supply. It now runs from battery or from power supply. So that's one video not made that I wished I had done now. Anyway, first thing you might notice today, I've got a new microphone, so I'm on my little lapel mic now, yeah. Let's give this a go, see if, oops. Okay, so looks like the extension cable on my instrument camera, face cam, I gave up just then. Mad. So yeah, I've got this here, minus this when it came in. Oops. Note that stopped. One moment, this is all going horribly wrong. all going horribly wrong, yeah, so then no, this one that froze. It's like, yeah, like the USB extension cable on the other camera, the little inset camera, just stopped working. I've got it connected directly to the PC at the moment, and then this one was froze, yeah. I could take all this out, but what the hell, it's fun, yeah. Okay, so Willie brought this in. Willie's my one and only, I believe, local subscriber who regularly watches the channel anyway. And he was doing a internet job for somebody, and he saw this lying around in the corner, and of course Willie being Willie, kind of like scrounged it, yeah. English term, slang, scrounged. Begged it, yeah, whatever you want to say. And they said, yeah, you can have it if you like. And he kind of realised, oh, look, Rich, I've got this. It's 775, so there's going to be a Core 2 Duo or Quad if he's lucky. Well, relatively lucky. It's going to be like a Celeron or a Pentium T if he's not quite so lucky, yeah. So I've had this in, obviously, I've had this powered up. It does come on, but it doesn't actually boot or do anything, yeah. So I'm looking at this, there's something strange in my older square. It all seems to be leaning over. Some strange aspect thing going on with the camera, I don't know. Perhaps it's just me. So, okay, I hope you can all hear me on this new microphone. I hope it's not distorted, we'll find out later. So yeah, he's brought this in, and I said, yeah, I can fix it for 10 and 15 euros. So he says, yeah, happy. So let's see what's wrong with it, and let's see what we can do with it, yeah? Right, I've just reviewed the first bit of this video, first time with the new microphone, so I'll put it a little bit higher up and see if that's any better. It sounded a little bit echoey to me, but I couldn't be bothered to record the video, yeah. So anyway, so Willie's brought this thing, which he was given. It's got 1 terabyte hard drive in it, I've noticed. Some sort of, looks like a GeForce GT something or other, possibly graphics card, yeah. So let's power this up and we'll see what it actually does, yeah. So we'll do a bit of this, a little bit of that, okay, and then switch it on, yeah. And nothing happens. Maybe turn the switch on the back, yeah, and then something happens. Okay, so yeah, it's making the right sounds. Well, I say sounds. Nothing coming from the bleeper if there's a bleeper or a speaker on it. Yeah. Connect the monitor on the DVI and let's have it to see if it does anything. Well, the good news is the blue light comes on the monitor, but I don't get a picture. Yeah, so I've got blue light and no picture. Okay, so thing as usual with these, we'll disconnect the hard drive, we'll disconnect the graphics card. This has no onboard video, so I have to use another graphics card. I can use a no good one. Let's connect a bleeper to it as well, so we get any sounds out of it, if there isn't one. And let's see what it does then. That'll give me a moment or 5 and I'll get ready. Okay, I've disconnected everything. I've got the power supply connected now. I've disconnected the USBs, the audio, all the front panels, just apart from the on-off switch. So again, let's give it a go and see if we can get anything out of it. So again, it powers up. Nothing much happening. I can't see if there's a connection for a speaker, to be honest. I can't. It don't seem to have a bleeper on board. But no, not a lot. So we'll try a known good graphics card and see if that helps us at all. Okay, actually, I've unplugged the graphics card and I can see the bleeper now. There is a bleeper on the board. It's just here. It was kind of hidden under the graphics card. So without a GPU in there, if I power this up, I'm expecting I should get some bleeps out of this, yeah? To say there's no graphics card. I've also noticed, by the way, the RAM's in the wrong slots, I think. Yeah, you see, if I zoom down a bit, you'll see what I mean. Okay, so this first blue slot here, if it just gets into place where you can see it, yeah, the blue one. So you've got kind of like channel ADIM 0. For some reason the camera's all back to front. What's going on here today? Oh dear. Right, let me sort that out. That's mad. I've sorted these eventually. I'd kind of somehow got the window back to front. Yeah, I won't even go there. Anyway, so that way round now makes sense. So this one's channel ADIM 0, and then this one here, the blue one, says channel BDIM 0. So there should be either both the blue or both the red. Yeah, sorry, both the black. Yeah, so that's that problem. So let's see if I'll take the memory out. That's what it does now. Yeah. It's like a comedy of errors. It says now the mouse stopped working. Yeah. Right, okay, so I've took the RAM out. I think everything's okay now. I think we all the right way up and everything, yeah. I'm not going to cross-eyed or anything. So, right, let's see what happens now with no RAM. Will it bleep for us? Yes. It will bleep for us. So, what happens if we stick the RAM in the right places? One. Number 2, yeah. Will it bleep now with them at the right places? I'm expecting it should say no graphics card with a bit of luck. No, nothing. Okay, well. Let's not be put off too much by that. Just clear some of the dirt off this thing, yeah. Now let's see if we actually get a picture or not. Otherwise, this motherboard's coming out, yeah. Coming out of here. Okay, so let's get this in here. Okay. It doesn't seem very well secured anyway, this motherboard, to be honest, in here. But we'll see it. We'll try. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's give that a go. Once again. Then we can try with one stick of RAM, yeah? See what happens there. The blue light's on the monitor and gone off again. And stayed off. Okay, so it seems the only way I can get a bleep or any life like this is with just without the RAM, yeah? Okay, let's go again. One stick. Just to focus a little bit. There you go. Okay. Power on. What do you think of this? No, right, guys, this is coming apart. Give me a couple of minutes. Okay, so there it is. I'm not sure what motherboard this actually is. So it's an Intel, it says Intel desktop motherboard down here, yeah, Intel. Doesn't have any brand on it other than Intel, yeah. So I guess it's an Intel. It's a bit grubby, to be quite honest. I'll brush the dirt off as best I can, but this could have an appointment with a sink and some soap and water shortly. But let's see what happens if I just clean it up a little bit first. I've given it a bit of a clean, so yeah, let's plug it in. We'll start off with no RAM in it, and then we'll get it on the bench and let's see what we can do with it now, so we get it to work. So it's here. I've put the post analyzer card in as well, so we can see what it's doing. Yeah, just need to find the end of the power cable. Plug this in. You can tell I've not done a video for a while, can't you? I'm very unprepared today. Yeah, take a week off and it all falls apart. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Power switch. Moment. I'll get my act together, I promise. Okay, so there it is. Power's on, good power supply, no RAM, and she's bleeping. So that's exactly what you'd expect it to do. Now let's try one of these sticks in here. Yes, with the first slot. Okay, once again. Doesn't bleep. And it looks like it's booting to me. Even though it didn't sort of kind of complain there's no graphics card in there. Stops on something. EB. That doesn't look quite right. Let's put a known good GPU in this. Let's just see what it actually does. Okay, so it's got a good graphics card in here now. This is one of the ones we were playing around with the other day actually, on another video, so we know they're good. Yeah, let's see if that wants to actually work. Okay, so power on, start. Got a blue light on the monitor. No signal. That's interesting. So with one stick of RAM in, it doesn't actually want to boot up. And I get to this EB once again, yeah. Let's try another stick of RAM. Stick the other one that just came with it. Yeah, let's see if this helps any. So we go once again, one stick, here we go. Powering up. See, I don't know what I think of this. EB. Ah! That's interesting. I swore something flashed. The blue lights come on. No video, okay. Not liking it. Let's just try some of the slots in here and see. It might be I didn't see something flash. It might have been like the thing says DVI, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, it says DVI, no signal. That's probably what I saw flashing up before actually. Okay, so it doesn't seem to like that one. So it's looking like with a stick of RAM in any slot, it doesn't want to do anything basically. Well, once again, power on. Blue light comes on the monitor, but it doesn't do anything. And this is stopping on this EB all the time. Now let's take the RAM out, yeah, so we're just with no RAM. Let's see what it does this time on here, yeah. Okay, so once again, power on. So it's obviously trying to boot. It's just as soon as you put any RAM in it, doesn't want to do anything basically. Let's have a look in the little book of magic and see what this EB actually means, if it's anything of interest. Okay, so I looked in the manual, yeah, and it doesn't say a lot. I mean, EB just says EB setup. EB setup, page EB. That's for the Ward BIOS, and on a Phoenix it just says initialize PIC and DMA. So that doesn't really tell us anything very useful, did it really? So I'm going to try another little trick that I'm not sure I picked this up or invented it. I think I kind of I wouldn't say invented it, I probably like reinvented it, because like, I don't remember anybody telling me to do this, but here's a PCIe graphics card. Now, the last time I did this, it actually gave a picture, not this board, another board, gave a picture from the PCIe graphics card, and it was a problem with the north bridge basically, stopping it from working. But I can't remember what processor that was, what generation. I think it might have been an AMD. And then one of you guys, I think it was John Prescott, I think. Anyway, hi John. I mentioned you anyway. I think it was John who said, hey Rich, you do realise that PCI graphics card you got there is like worth 80 quid or 90 pounds, quid. Another bit of English slang, quid, pound. But sometimes I say quid meaning euro as well, because we do that. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, John says, hey Rick, you do realise that PCI graphics card using for testing boards worth about £80 or £90, don't you? And he was damn right, he was as well. It is. So that's on eBay now. But I thought it was the only PCI graphics card I had, and I found this thing in my box of bits. There's a PCI graphics card, and it works. Yeah. And this isn't worth £80 or £90. I'm not even sure what it is exactly. It's what's John think? I don't know. I'm not even sure what this thing actually is. It's not as good as the other one. That's what it is. So it only has VGA on it. But let's stick this in and let's see if we can actually get a picture out of this motherboard on the PCI graphics card. Yeah, out of interest. It's on. It's counting. And no. Oh, the light comes on the monitor. It's getting a signal, but there's no... Ah, it's working. Oh, you see, it's working. What's happened? It just flashed up the BIOS screen. It's counting up. I'll show you in a minute, because there's nothing much happening at the moment. There we go. So, I've had to take my extension lid off the camera, guys. I'll have to get another one. It broke earlier. Well, you saw what happened earlier, didn't you? But you can see on the picture here, this is now actually asking me for a no bootable device, yeah? So, once again, that worked. That's interesting. So the motherboard's alive. It's just like there's no graphics coming out of it. What I'm going to do is now, I'm just going to try a few more PCIe cards just to see if it does anything different. And notice it's now gone to 0, when it booted up, yeah? I'll just switch it off again. Just power it up again. And let's see if it actually stops at the EB at all. And I'll tell you when I see the splash screen come up, yeah? So we'll do that. We'll switch it on. And I'll say no. But not that was a trial, yeah. Right, blue light's on. EB. Blue light's still on. Flash screen. I think at that point it continued, yeah. So it's told us something useful, guys. Okay, let me try a few more PCIe cards I've got kicking around, see if anything actually wants to work in this computer. Okay, guys, I've got it working. What I did is I used a paintbrush and just cleaned all the dust out of the PCIe slot, basically. Sorry about it. I will get another extension cable. Might have one lying around somewhere for the camera. These other ones just giving up the ghost. So switch her on, power her up, and you'll see the splash screen come up. Oh, you should switch this off. Oh, is it switched off? Power supply on, try again, yeah. Right, switch it on. It's like a comedy of errors today, isn't it, really? It's like a comedy of errors this today. Okay. There, so there's the Intel splash screen comes up. And that'll come up and say there's no boot device. So yeah, that was just apparently dirty contacts in the slot for the PCIe, yeah. But what I will do, I'll just do now to be sure, and I just have a little worrying, well not worrying, just wondering a little bit. I've got it powered up now without the analyzer card. You don't suppose for 1 minute, do you, that this is stopping it from booting? I wouldn't have thought so, but let's just see what it does. Put the analyzer back in. I've got to try it. Okay. No, it's booting. I think. It isn't. Bugger me. Pardon my French. Wow. That I have never seen before. What the? Answers on no, forget the postcard. Answers in the comments below. Let's try a different slot. EB, yeah. Oh, But in this slot it doesn't work. I mean, it's working now. You just saw it go to 0 anyway. You know it's working, and there's the screen, yeah. So I'm interested now. Okay. What's it doing this sort? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. EB. And no more? Nada? Nothing? Zilch? Is there something wrong with this board? Or does it just not like the analyzer in that slot? I don't know. Let's try his original graphics card, PCIe. Let's see what that does, yeah. I don't know, it's like aye, well, yeah, aye, well. What do you think, Richard? Aye, well. I stole that off an old TV programme, by the way. It wasn't just wasn't my own comic genius, yeah. Let's right, okay, let's go to the DVI this time. Okay, no analyzer card. Power on. Spinning. Does it do anything? Yeah, I've got the lights on, the sploosh light, blue light. Splash screen, okay. So it works. Now let's put the analyzer in. Yeah? With the original graphics card, just, you know. EB. Blue light on the monitor, but, oh, no, working. So it works with that graphics card. And the analyzer in this slot. What the? Huh. This is like surprising. Yeah. I know this thing works. I've used it many a times. It's one of the cards I most often use for testing. Well, let's take that off. Let's put the DVI on. Don't suppose that makes any difference to you. Okay. Okay, power supply on. Power up. Oh, I noticed that removing the extension cable hasn't stopped this from flashing. EB. Oh, no. Now it's, I've got a blue light on the monitor. And yeah, I've got text on the monitor. It's, okay. You know I've got to do this, don't you? Back to the VGA cable. Into here, which is how it was before. Okay, power on. What's it do? No, it's gone past it now. This is splash screen, but it was there, yeah. It's there. Yeah. I can only put that down to like dust in the slot, but then come on, you saw I unplugged that and I plugged back and I didn't disturb that, I didn't touch it, I didn't do anything to make you think now it's making a connection, and now it magically works, which I should sound happy about because it magically works, yeah. And now it magically works, yeah. So that's good. Willie, your computer's fixed, mate. Well, that's with 2 sticks of RAM in now. I've just actually put the extra stick of RAM in, yeah. So it's now booting up, should have the 2 sticks of RAM. So, yeah, your computer's working, mate. We'll just put it back together. We'll connect the original hard drive and let's see what it does. Okay, several more minutes and I'll have that done, yeah? Okay. Okay, so it's all back together again and it's working. It has it's got Windows 7 on it, so if you can see it from there very well. I'll get this off a cable for tomorrow, but it is working. It has got Windows 7 on. but it's asking for a password, which I don't know. I can assume Willie doesn't know because someone's just given him this computer VR for free. So, okay, mate, there you go. Job done as I promised, inexpensive as I promised. And for the rest of you guys, I've got a lot of stuff to look at over the next couple of days. I picked a lot of stuff up in the UK, so we'll have a big UK car boot video tomorrow. Yeah, we can look at some of that stuff, and then we'll see what we can fix and what we can do. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed that shortish video. That's a fair bit of fun. I'm not 100% sure what was going on with that post analyzer, but okay, in the end, it's all working. Okay, guys, see you soon now. Ciao for now.